Don, the draw's out today, and obviously in terms of home games, a really favourable one for Raiders members and fans this season.
Yeah, look, it's always good to get the drawing and get the excitement going this early in the season. We've got the Broncos here in the first home game at the stadium, which is always a bumper crowd. But we start the season in Vegas. That's amazing. You see it behind here. We haven't been the first game of any season for as long as I can remember. So there'll be a massive interest in that game to kick off the whole season. We've got the Broncos, as I said, Souths, Bulldogs, Parramatta. We've got some great home games, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure the fans will receive it well.
Just on the Vegas game, obviously running the competition now, if you become a member, you can win a trip there. That'd be pretty special for someone.
Fantastic. I encourage as many people as they can to sign up, because I went there last year. It blew me away how good it was. We're really, really lucky to be the team that's kicking it off again this year. So, I know there's a lot of people in Canberra going, but some lucky punter will win a trip. And half their luck.
The games at GIO Stadium this year, you've got 9 games, either a Saturday or a Sunday, so those family-friendly time slots have crept back in this year, which is good.
They are, and everyone talks about how cold it is in Canberra, so we're lucky. I think we've got most of the games in winter in an afternoon, not at night time, and we always ask for that, and we're lucky enough to get that. So that the back half of the year, certainly, it's a good part of the year for us. The start is a tough one. There's a lot of travel early with Darwin and obviously Vegas, so we got taken away by a few teams. So, we'll certainly be getting up the mileage on the plains in the early days. But if we get away with some wins there and start the season off well, our back end of the season is going to be great.
But last year we had an Anzac round fixture, another one this year, and next season, and it'll be up against the Dolphins, who'll come to Canberra for the first time. Yeah, and we've got the double headers with the NRLW too, so we've got Indigenous round as well, but 3 double headers with the women. Anzac Day is always a big day for us, so Sunday afternoon, I believe. So again, another one that draws a good crowd.
In terms of the travel, we know it's a really young squad this year. Do you think that can be a good thing? They might be excited they won't hear it? It's
a really good question. Young guys seem to handle it better. They haven't got kids to worry about and families to worry about. Our group really enjoy each other's company and they travel really well. Our away record the last couple of years has been really good. It'll be a suck and see. I mean, the teams prepare really well now for travel. They prepare for away games really well. So I know that Rick and the staff are looking at all that, at ways to minimise that. So maybe stay in Queensland in between Queensland games or travel a day extra or get a charter flight. So we are working with the NRL on that first sort of 6 to 8 rounds in terms of alleviating the travel. In terms of a high performance role, they are across a lot of that. It'll be a challenge, but I know that we can work with them and hopefully get the right outcome.
I was going to say, was there anything you could do to minimise that?
Yeah, that's a good question. Oh, that's what we spoke about yesterday. They said, look, they did realise that it's a big first 8 weeks, and thankfully they said, look, you come to us with requests that we wouldn't normally give you, like a charter flight or go a day early to say Darwin or Townsville, because it is. I think we're in Queensland, most of the time in the first 8 weeks. So, the Warriors and the Cowboys have to do it quite a bit. Us not so much, but certainly this year with Vegas and then going to Darwin too, it stretched us a bit. But look, the high performance guys, they get paid to look into all of that, and we should be right.
And the free to wear, I guess, not a lot of.
Same as last year, I think. We'd love to be on more, so we've got to make the semis to get more. So, hopefully we already got 6. Hopefully we get 10.
And any other ones like short turnarounds or anything like that?
I think we've only got one 5-day turnaround from memory, looking at it, which is good. The day games here in Canberra are great for us. The back end of the season to be able to come home and it's a long season. You find fatigue sets in towards the end. It's just a bit easier, particularly for those with families. So I think the back end of the season will be fantastic for us, particularly if we're sitting in a good position.
And Anzac round as well?
Sunday afternoon, Anzac round, yeah. So that's always really well supported, and I think we've got Indigenous round as well. So, but yeah, that's always well supported. Sunday afternoon, great day to go out to watch the footy. And as I said, most of the games in winter, I think all but one, are day games.
Team up with the Brumbies as well?
Yeah, so we have spoken to them about, I think they play Saturday night or the Friday night. So, a lot of people come to Canberra for Anzac round. you can go to 2 great games of footy for the price of one. So yeah, we were only talking to them about that yesterday.
We've seen that happen in the past. Like, is that a good way?
I think so. I mean, a lot of stadiums do that anyway, and we're out there in the same stadium. We used to do it even with the basketball. So, we're not competing. It's not at the same time. It's a different time. So, particularly for visitors, if you were coming to the town for the Anzac weekend and go to the War Memorial and go to 2 up and then go to 2 games of footy. So hopefully that works well.